Hey, what's up, fellas? Kuwoops here with a Guild War video into Veritas today. So we got F1 versus Toss. I think we're currently ranked 2. So we keep inting. It's not a great look, but we want to start this off with scouting Wind Demon. So nothing too exciting here. We're going to just use some really cookie cutter comps. Feel like just standard boss. Carmen not on Arius. And then just beefy Roana on Touch of Rekos just in case this is like full damage builds. Shamadra staff might not have enough sustain essentially. And this is Wind Demon after all, so I'm not messing with that. Team 2 is a little risky as a scout in cases like Soul Steel Arties, Malrak. We're gonna go and just do this anyway. So we have 191 Luna here on book, just more HP. Immunity still to prevent us from getting the fix, like the splash from Renok. We have a Crow on Holy Stack here. So I mean, it doesn't really matter, but he's on Holy Stack, Prot set, some ER, just to not get pushed back. Just maybe he won't pop right away, we'll see. And then we have Jesus, who's 14 speed slower than my Luna on Symbol. So ideally the way this works is we just click Silver and S3 on Luna, and then we have really tight tuning into our Jesus, so he should be able to kind of go in that spot and not have Setsuka on RNL go in between the two and cycle out of the immunity, or the seal. So that's the plan there, and this guy's just baiting, and then if we need cleanup, hopefully his S3s, if he stays alive, we can just S3 somebody, but yeah, nothing too exciting here, so let's go and jump into it and get the scout underway. Okay, so he seems, it's free run first, he seems relatively fast, 4k free run, or 7k free run. This is definitely scarier if they're like base speed damage, then you have risk of exploding, but it should be fine. Some are photo no gab. Yeah. So I'm just gonna, this might not even be the right thing, I'm just gonna ask the BBK here. Try and get the immortal proc right away. Yep, great. Now Roana does her thing, and it's pretty much smooth sailing from here. This is where Touch of Rekos will be better, obviously, because you get more healing, because you didn't need the initial like burst sustain. But like, it really doesn't matter, it's fine. Just look S3, just because I can click buttons, why not? Just gonna save Carmen S3 here. Hit that. I guess we shouldn't hit that because that's CR pushes actually. A little autopilot, it's like 1 in the morning, so let's fly, baby. Okay. I'm just gonna hit that for you. I don't know why I did this again, I just said that. Can you tell? It's 1 in the morning. Doesn't even do damage, thank god RPG. LOL. What am I doing, bro? What the hell? Alright, our boss is gonna counter eventually, I think. Keyword, I think. I thought wrong. Alright, now we'll do this to pop. Hit the right unit this time. There you go. She's gonna counter soon, I just know it. No point clicking S3 here because free run's gonna strip. I guess this is the only thing that does damage, so we just click S3 anyway, it doesn't matter. Block the initial burst, who cares? Let's watch animations. Oh wait, that's actually so nice. Wow. She countered when it mattered. That's what's important. And now we just sit here. This scout, like, as long as you don't die, it doesn't really matter. I had a draw with this, like, a couple wars ago. But it's not a tournament, so who cares? Like, if you're scouting and you draw, it's no impact. Obviously then, like, if you know it's like a stall comp, you just tell your guild to use Elanav over Carmen. If they're not doing any damage and they're just like 30k HP, then they can't stall you anymore. Just like, it doesn't matter. This is a stall comp on defense, is like really bad, it doesn't make sense. And if it is, then like you scout it and then you realize that no one else falls for it and there's no impact. So, it doesn't really matter. Alright, boss wants to get out of here. How nice. Okay, so let's see what happens here, because this is not the safest thing, granted. Okay, just free hands lead the Whispers and never punished. Now Renok is still stunned, but this is what I was talking about the tunings. Like, we're pretty tight as far as the Jesus and then the Luna, so like 13, 14 speed's pretty reasonable when you're slower like this. We're just gonna click S3 here to kind of gauge the HP, I guess. So, you know, it doesn't really matter for follow-ups, everything just explodes, but I don't think we need to cut him in half. Oh, it's POV, we could have cut him in half. So here we just kill this, it's POV anyway, so you click S3 and then whatever, Jesus goes around the next turn, it's fine. 28k set. 50-50 Luna, don't fuck it up. We fucked it up. And then just for funsies, launch more animations. Fantastic. Alright, attack one down. Let's get a scout rid and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay. Next, we are going to follow up. So we had an error on team 1 here, so we're going to follow up. See if we can go ahead and clear this. So this is already scouted, so you like know the arties and stuff. So this team 1 isn't necessarily, definitely I wouldn't say is like safe. An issue with this is like Freerun, making your Freerun 300 speed on like Curse Compass, or sorry, 300F Curse Compass is like super easy. And like this Elvira is not passing the vibe check. So if this was not scouted, this would not be like the safest thing. You'd want to be able to like realistically get at least 450 or more. I just do not have gear like that because I'm a bum. So open imprint also to get more F there. We just have souls because healing arties don't really do too much. We run tank free run here anyway. So it's 22.3k, 273 free run there. So this is just like a full damage free run. So again, like you might want to run like different units here, like different stats rather. If you're scouting this, definitely want a higher ER on your Elvira, regardless if that's the case. But it's not here. And then so team 2 is kind of like a comp giving some trouble. I've always just ran this into it. Seems pretty okay. So we just have Pro Elanav on immunity. I use Adamant Shield just to help with the damage. And then we have a Ruel of Light here. Not too fast, because you really don't want her taking too many turns and like hitting and getting countered by Setsuka. So just fast enough to be usable, but not like too fast where she's kind of just like interrupting the flow and like letting Setsuka counter off her over and over again. And then I always use ER Shu, just in case it's Ras. Like the only real lose con is G-Ras, like kind of cutting you in half, and then going superhuman or whatever. If it does have some F. So I just have 140 F res, just full bulk. We don't really need the CC. You crit, I mean I crit a decent amount of time to having 45, just baseline. Then we have a symbol here to kind of prevent Setsuka from countering us over and over and over again. Because we're not going to touch her till the end, so that's the goal. So we'll go ahead and jump right in. Should be clean. And then, yeah, let's get active. I was like a CR bar because I don't think we had that before. So CR. I am just going to Go for the Ruel here, because doing it with the Freegan doesn't really do anything. It's like full damage anyway. And with the Mate, I don't really think we need to, so we're just going to go ahead and pill for the Ruel. Try and proc the Immortality right away, and then you should just S3 yourself. So we'll just go all in. Cool. Figuring 7,074 HP. Great. S3 here. This just gives us souls. Also just cleanses our Renax so she can take another turn. Sounds great. Rael's gonna click S3 here. Is what it is. It'd be funny if we stripped here. I don't think we're going to, but it would be funny. Sure, like this has ER. Yeah. We'll just let Abundance go on this. That way she might just do that. Doesn't really do anything, I guess, end of the day, but sure. So now we're gonna pull for the free ring. Takes this attack away. Just hit this.
Three hours later.
I'll just kick this actually as Idol's cheer. I'll get our last pill for stack, why not? Take some stats. And this should proc for sure. Fantastic. We're doing it again. And I didn't kill Freeran. So fantastic. All fun.
One eternity later.
Hooray! Okay. Now the real team. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, based off the scout, if they hit Jesus and it superhumans the Setsuka, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just let Jesus be superhuman. So I'm gonna hit the Yolha here. Or should I throw into Yolha? It's POV, it's fine. Because like we have Elnav for Jesus, so like superhumaning him is whatever. The issue is if we get superhuman Setsuka and it just counters every turn, then like it feels terrible. So we're not gonna even like humor that. So here comes 54k Jesus. Good. I can just, yeah, I can just do this. We can save Elnav S3 for Setsuka S3, so I just laugh a turn, so I'll click this. Rael's probably gonna just get stripped anyway, but it's not like it matters that much. Yeah, so touch. I see. And then, now it doesn't really make sense to hit Jesus because he's superhuman for one more turn, so we're just gonna get our stealth back, hit this, and then S3 should just kill Yolha next turn, so. Oh, I didn't even just look at the HP, but that's interesting. Let's see if it's counter set. It is. You didn't really need to say don't have S3, but now I'll put the wall up. And now Shu kills this here, and then you just work Jesus, and then Setsuka just dies collateral. So, we did not kill, chat. We did not kill. What are we looking? He has S3 again. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess we can just start our cooldowns. Whatever. Shu's invisible anyway. Actually, we just kill what's her face right here too, so it doesn't matter. Do not need to save souls for next game, so. Let's counter anyway, so I'll just hit this. Alright, full injured. We can just let... Does she have S3? No. Let's try and just get it this turn. Nope. There you go. And then let's look at this insane amount of damage. Very cool. This is actually seems like a higher crit damage like version, because that actually was not bad damage for how injured it is. Now we're kind of just stuck here with this thing, so. Put the wall up. Yeah, only 12k HP when it hit that S3, and it still did a decent amount. Let's watch animations. But yeah, if you don't have Shu and you want to play Guild War, I don't know, man. I use Shu like at least twice a Guild War. This character's kind of good. Okay, that was clean. I mean, it was really boring, but it was clean. But hey, that's what matters. So on to the next. Okay, it's officially 2 a.m. I think I'm cooking a little bit too hard into our boy Lucy, but fuck it. This team won. I'm thinking of some ways that like this could potentially go wrong, and there's definitely two things that are concerning. There's like a fast Harsetti, and then this Yulha's on the Sass. It could be interesting if I got outsped. The second thing, actually, is, so if I don't push before this Yulha, I guess actually that shouldn't be a concern with Fida. I guess I don't really have any F though. We'll see. I'm thinking of some like Master of the Nightmare type stuff. Team 2 I ran historically, and it's like it always looks sketchy, but it goes okay. So I'm just gonna kind of hope again that it goes okay. And I just realized I need this on immunity, so let's do that real quick. But yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna just hope that this goes okay. Let's fly. Just take that, sure. My 2 immunity boots. Progress. I don't need your ult to be that fast. That's fine. Okay. So let's just get active. So we have Fida here. 28.2. She's gonna have proof of friendship on as well. I have her on books so I can click slow burn. She's 220. One, because I'm kind of concerned this is faster, and I want to be able to maybe at least contest turn 1 to kind of like disrupt the Yulha from doing anything. And like it's just like I go slower and I don't really gain any extra HP, so there's only a point. Free run. Again, on book here, just for souls, just Destro Torrent. I have a little bit of bulk, just because, like, I don't know. I'm, like, thinking of some interesting-ass things that Lucy could be cooking up here. And, like, 60k Harsetti with, what do you call it, is one of them. So, but anyway. And then we have Yenya here. Just 28k again, a little bit of ER, a little bit of defense. Proof of friendship, not max on the bum. And yeah, so free runs on the field, so we have feet up top, and we still get the fighting spirit to go through, do the fixed damage, and then hopefully just cleave them with free run. Team 2 is like pretty much just snipe someone off the bat, and then we tank Jesus S3, and then we just come back. So we have Harsetti here on injury, like my only injury set. We have Book, just a soul burn turn 1. We have a Flan here on Bloodstone, because I don't have her already maxed, and I'm a Bloodstone Flan enjoyer. I have it on injury just in case it gets weird tuning, and then like Jesus goes first or something, because we have Harsetti on the field, so I think immunity kind of gives us some value over Pen here, just for that reason. I don't want to get sealed by Jesus turn 1. Obviously tuning can vary, so we'll see how this goes. But before it was clean. Harsetti is alive the first turn anyway, actually, so this doesn't even make sense why I have immunity on Flan. I should actually just use... I mean, we're going to leave it. It's whatever. And then we just have this Ruel, Water's Origin, 30k HP. Everything exposed to Jesus anyway, so it's kind of whatever. But I'm kind of anticipating to not be immunity here, because Lucy's pretty fast, If Lucy is a slow man trapping, then shit, G. Let's see. But let's go and get active. It's only like unscouted thing, so I'll just go ahead and jump right in. Let's see how this goes. I've never used this team before, so trying to keep a clean sheet is definitely the best time to use new shit. So let's just Rage. Now we're chilling. Yeah, it's fast. Let's see what happens, chat. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's POV though. It's POV. Oh my god, the Harsetti popped. Wait, I didn't even see any artifacts. I was terrified. So is this like highest HP free run or?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's also POV, so I was worried about Master Nightmare in case it cycled out of the silence, because we're always going to land that silence anyway, so it doesn't matter. I got pushed back anyway though, so cool. That was actually as clean as I was hoping it would be. Okay, now I'm scared, chat. Let's fly. Okay, Curse Compass. So this is Curse Compass. We have F here for sure. I definitely don't want Renac to do our thing, so that's what we're going to go ahead and click Soulburn S1 on. Okay. 27k, chilling there. We're going to click this here on mute. This pushes, it does kill, and then we're going to click S2 onto Flan, so even if we get sealed, we can't get sealed actually. So we're going to click S2 onto Harsetti just to keep her alive, since he's going to definitely hit Harsetti, and there's no like extra hit or whatever. So S2 onto Harsetti here just to keep her up. Broken World of Goddess 31.4. Pretty big Jesus, Yep. We can just do a little flick. Flan is on Bloodstone. I'll stabilize a little bit, injure more. This might kill. We still have damage limit, so I'm not going to click S3 here. No, not even close, but it's fine. S1 here. Okay, and now he can be debuffed, so Soulburn S1. We do land, we stun, lands OP. Injure him down more, and we're out of here. Actually, yeah, no, we already saw it. Okay, great. Okay, that team was actually pretty fun. Alright, see y'all next war.